Hello! So, as of right now, Doctor Who, the new Doctor, woo, has... Ignore the aeroplane, because I can't do anything about it. Doctor Who is cool, and there's a new Doctor coming, and it hasn't been announced yet. By the time this video comes out, it may have been announced. I don't know when I'm going to put it up. But, this is just a discussion point on something I saw. I was on Twitter, and I went over there, and it was like a hashtag. It was like, ooh, new Doctor, Doctor Who 13, or whatever, like the 13th Doctor. Technically, I mean, I guess it's technically the 13th. No, it's the 14th, isn't it? Surely it's the 14th. I don't know why it's the hashtag Doctor Who 13. Maybe I'm wrong. But I was like curious, like, oh yeah, there's a new Doctor coming. And then I go there and I'm like, oh, I wonder what people, like, it could be an actor I'd never heard of, it could be an actor that looks the part and I never would have thought of them, but I'm like, yeah, that guy. And then it became apparent immediately that there was obviously a big old stink about it, and I just sort of forgotten that this was possible, because I don't like to think about it. But immediately I go on that hashtag and there's like a comment or a tweet of somebody saying, I hope whoever the new Doctor is makes old white men, middle-aged men, you know, makes them feel bad or something. Something about them being challenged and, you know, those nasty white men. Horrible old white men, bigoted, don't want a woman, don't want a woman doctor. And, it just sort of reminded me that, yeah, that's how the internet is, isn't it? I wouldn't have been, upset with a woman doctor at all. Because they've shown, through the, you know, Missy, which is the female master, that they can. Very much so. I mean, why would you ever doubt it? It's just a character, you know. You got a good writer, you got a good actress or actor. I like to say actor, meaning both genders. I don't know whether that's non-PC or not. But like, if you act, you're an actor. If you cook, you're a cook. There's not as many professions that have a female version of the word to describe it. Actor, like comedian and comedienne. Like, you don't need that. Just one. But, and that's not to imply... It's just... see, I'm already, like, trying to brace myself for any sort of backlash, because it's always about the big fucking issues. With everything everybody says, oh, I can't possibly say that. I'll get in trouble with the mafia. You know. There's a possibility that it could be a female doctor. We've been wondering, oh, could it be? People have also been wondering, oh, I wonder when they're going to have a ginger doctor, or, you know, a black doctor, or like a non-white doctor. I don't know whether that's possible. We know that the gender is possible because they did it with Missy, and that worked out great. And really, race is the same. I'm sure it would be fine. But it's just the you know, it's not that I have an opinion on what I want or what I would not want to be the Doctor, because I can trust the BBC to have good sense in hiring the right writer and actor to get the part really good. So it doesn't matter who is playing the part, as long as it's a good actor. I don't have an opinion on what race or gender they are, but I do I hate people having an opinion on it. Like, I have an opinion on people having an opinion on it. Because it's so obvious what's gonna happen. If it's a man, like usual, then, you know, the feminists are all gonna be in uproar, and it's like, you should have made a woman character, it's been long enough, god damn it. There's those old white men at the BBC, you know, and all that. And then if it becomes a woman, it's gonna be like all the people who lash out against the feminists are gonna be like, they're gonna be like, oh, look at this liberal stuff, they're just pandering to these fucking feminists, god damn it, everything's gotta be a woman, everything's gotta be black, you know, oh my god, I've had it with this goddamn BBC. And it's just, there's no way to escape a big fucking hubbub, and I don't like that. And it's not just like one side's right and the other side's wrong, or anything like that, it's just that they antagonize each other. You know, there are like the things on Twitter I saw were like attacking people who were white, presuming that white people would not like white men, sorry. They're presuming that white men, specifically white old men, are going to, you know, they hope they get really mad and upset by the result. Really, why don't... It's just like, it's very, like, negatively focused. You're hoping somebody feels bad. You're not hoping that you feel good. You know, you're not saying, oh, I hope it's gonna be a woman. It'll be so great and progressive and all that. Like, that would be fine. You have fun. You see, that's my stance. It's just, sure. It's just, you know, a gender in a fictional character. It's not that big a deal. If they want one, if there's the demand for a female doctor, sure. But there's this vindictive sort of spiteful, haha, we're getting our way. We're getting a woman doctor and you aren't going to be happy about it. Fuck you, old white men. And that just makes all these people who are just, you know, indifferent or, you know, they just feel attacked. They feel attacked for no reason, and they're like, well, fuck you, you feminists. And that's it. That's the whole fucking thing. And I just wanted to click and see whether people were talking about Rupert Grint anymore. I want to see Rupert Grint as a doctor. And then I thought, let's consider female actors. Let's think. You know, I'm expecting it to happen. I'm expecting the BBC to come out with a progressive thing, because I don't mind. So, who could it be, you know? And I'm thinking, since, like, the doctors were, like, old, and then they got progressively younger, kind of, wouldn't it be cool, wouldn't it be interesting if the female doctor that they choose is an old woman, an old actress. She's old. And I was thinking, who's an old actress that I like? I keep flipping between actor and actress. Forget what I said earlier. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't have like a stance on that either. It's just like, who's a good old actress that could play a doctor with the sort of the craziness and a bit of like the smugness and like, I don't care about human life, haha, you know. And I thought Maggie Smith would be good. She's quite old, but she has that sass, you know? She would be a good doctor. And I was thinking like that. So I tweeted that. But it's just, I just didn't want to see all that noise. That noise. Like, all it was, every single one. I went through the hashtag. There was like one or two that were not gender stance. They weren't having a stance on whether it was a woman or a man. They were just saying, I hope it's this actor. I hope it's this actress. I hope it's this or that. And there's like two of those, and then everybody else is like, I hope the fucking white men get upset. And it's like, I don't think Doctor can be a woman. It's just not right. It can be right. You know, they made a female master. It's not like Time Lords can't have a different gender suddenly. That's fine. Missy was really good, which is the point. They did it really well. And I assume that was like a testing ground for seeing, well, we don't want to spring a female doctor immediately. We'll have the master come back as a woman. And it will be like, ooh. And that would be, you know, and it worked. It worked really well. I love that character. She's like really good. So no matter what it is, I just hope people don't get up in arms about whatever happens, because there is going to be arms to be upped. People are going to throw their fists around, screaming about this and that, and I just want everybody to shut up and just celebrate the fact that Stephen Moffat's fucking off for good. Or hopefully for good. Good lord. Good lord, Stephen Moffat, fuck off. But yes, you know, that's the end of that.